What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the AMC options chain. And before I do, I have to say two things. Number one, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I don't say that on my channel like talking about. But when I'm discussing this kind of stuff, I want to let y'all know I have went to ChatGPT. I've had ChatGPT teach me options and still teaching me options. Right now we're on different strategies. But I have taken what ChatGPT has taught me and made videos with it, and I share it with everybody. Alright? And now I do videos showing you the results that I'm having from what ChatGPT has taught me. Okay? And today we had some really good results. But before I could talk about the results, alright, let me clarify one myth that has to be settled, people, is that, because I read your comments and I believe the same thing because we were all taught the same thing from the same people, that if you buy a call or a put, you are basically taking your money and putting it in the pockets of the market makers. And they're taking that money that we spend on options and they use it to short us down. We've all heard that. But it is a complete and total lie. That is not true. You don't know who you're giving your money to when you buy an option. I'll give you an example using Highcroft. All right. Every week, y'all know me, I buy me a $5 Highcroft scratch-off ticket. All right. Who one day, when they drop that news, and this motherfucker runs up to $6, $7, $8, $10, $12, I'm going to be sitting pretty because I'll have the call options that I pay $5 for. My scratch-off ticket. All right? Now, I've been giving somebody $5 a week every week since I've heard about fucking Highcroft. And now that I know about options and I've talked to ChatGPT and it's taught me the strategies, I said I'll be a motherfucker. I can write the calls and somebody can give me the $5 for their scratch off ticket. See? And I turn my current Highcroft shares that I hold into an income stream. That when somebody buys the calls that I'm writing, I get the premium, not a market maker. Now they get a spread and it's a penny or whatever the case may be, but it's been a lie. And once I figured out that that wasn't true and I really set in on these options, man, look, I am telling you, we are breaking ass. And people are laughing. Some people are laughing. You're trading such a small amount of money. Listen, you don't want to. When I first got in this play, I dropped $600 immediately on a call. And they were $600 for one call. And I said, bam, I want it. Fixing a ride. And before I knew it, somebody else was spending my $600. Was it a market maker? I don't know. It could have been you. But the point is this. I've learned better. All right. And yesterday, what we're doing now is learning discipline in our trading strategy. All right. I have a goal in mind. I am increasing the call positions that I have in AMC every week. All right. For example, today when it ran up to 139% again, I sold the 550 calls. I cashed them out. I bought 300 more Highcroft, and I got some $7 calls for AMC next week. All right. Because I'm not going to fight them at max pain. I don't know what they're going to do. But if by chance something happens and we run up to $7, I'm waiting on them up there at the $7 range with these calls. And I've doubled them from what I had last week. And the goal for this week with these $7 calls is to be able to double them again and by maybe 10 or 12 call positions for the following week until this shit's over with. I'm going to keep adding to them call positions. Now, I'm giving somebody that premium. I could be giving it to Tony D. I could be giving it to Moran Rants, who's selling covered calls on AMC. I don't know. You know, I just know that there's a time when we can flip the script and you can write the calls and you can receive the premiums. So there's a whole lot to the options market, people, that we've been taught wrong. But like I said, I went to ChatGPT and I've let it teach me right, and I'm on a ball here. Now, we went up 139%, 140%. Then it fell back down. When it fell back down, it broke my fucking heart because I wanted to sell at 139% profit and I didn't take it. That's what this red line was for. But I didn't take it. When it ran up the second time to 139%, I was with the same dilemma. Do I sell it now or do I let this motherfucker ride till tomorrow? By the close of business, the 550 calls, which I sold, all right, had moved to 70 cents, and it has a delta of 95. And that means that for every dollar AMC goes up, the options premium is going to go up $95 or 95 cents because you're buying 100 shares. All right? So I see the delta's good. And everything about this option looked perfect. Even the THEA is 2. So I could take a 2-cent drop in the premium due to time decay. It's no big deal. What worried me was the max pain for tomorrow. So I wanted to go ahead and I said, you know what? You will never, talking to myself, you will never be successful if you don't learn to take your profits. And this was the second time I had an opportunity to sell at 140%. And I said, you know what? CSI, talking to myself, you're right. And I sold them motherfuckers. And I bought 300 shares of Hycroft. After earnings, I'm going to be selling those as covered calls and generating an income. And it'll build quickly, people. So, if you're going to get involved in the options market, understand the truth behind it. Go to a reliable source like ChatGPT, learn prompt engineering, or come over to the Discord and I can give y'all the prompts that you could talk to. This is like having Warren Buffett, people, on speed dial, if you know how to talk to it. With that, looking good. I'm riding naked right now, meaning I'm riding dirty right now, meaning I don't have a protective put, so my calls are on the line. But I'm not worried about it because I have a whole week. So with that, I'll let you go. I see the market's open now. We're at 621, down 2 cents. Way too early to establish anything. But if you haven't been over to my other channel, it's called It's Your Money. There's a link in the description. ChatGPT took me through the steps. He taught me options contracts, options chains, calls and puts, delta, gamma, THEA, Vega, and implied and volatility. And now we're talking about protective puts in the last video. So if you haven't seen any of those videos, go check them out. Start learning this, people. AMC's going to make me a fucking millionaire one way or the other. Love y'all. Be blessed. And I'll see you in the next video.